This week on Tiger Talk, psychic predictions from Brian Favaro, from the theater production of Well, Catherine Reynolds, and here's the host of Tiger Talk, Dusty.
Good evening, folks. This is Tiger Talk, the premiere episode, Tuesday, November 18th, 2008. I want to thank you for joining me. I have a very special guest on this premiere episode. It is Catherine Reynolds from the show Well. It's just airing this week. I'm going to have her on the show. We're going to talk all about some of the things that are in the play and what she's been doing in her spare time. So make sure you keep her right here for all that, right here on DCTV Channel 21 for Tiger Talk. Folks, it is a sad day in America. MTV's TRL has recorded its last episode this past Sunday. All of the hosts, though, returned for a special goodbye episode Sunday, and they all agreed that they were thrilled it was over. Frankly, none of them liked it, so they're glad it was over. And frankly, I didn't even know it was recording. So I don't know how many of you watch it, but it's pretty sad. The economy, folks, is really bad as well. It's so bad, criminals can't even steal cash anymore. In a bank in Pennsylvania, authorities reported a man tried to rob a bank, and when he went the tellers showed him the empty drawers with no cash at all. Apparently, there hadn't been filled yet. So what's the guy going to do? He threatens to file a complaint with the bank management. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish with that, but he's filing a complaint with the bank management. He was arrested a couple hours later. I do have good news, though. In Mexico City, you can now receive free Viagra. The mayor has promised free impotence treatment because he believes sexuality has a lot to do with the quality of life and happiness. Viagra in Cialis will be offered in 3 cities starting December 1st. So if you're over the age of 60 or so and you're having some problems, don't worry. Go down to Mexico City. They'll take care of you down there. If you're religious, I have good news for you. You may enjoy NYC a bit more than you used to. NYC graduate school student Dylan Mortimer has set up public prayer booths. They look like ordinary phone booths, but on the outside they are pictures of praying hands. They even come equipped with flip-down kneel pads, just so that everything is comfortable for you. So if you're religious, why don't you head on up to New York City? Check those out. Barack Obama's inauguration is already, I knew it was going to be big, okay, but I didn't think it was going to be this big. Tickets for the inauguration are free to the public, but some who have tickets are selling them online for as much as $40,000. Due to this, a senator in California is working on a bill that would make it a crime to sell a ticket to the January 20th inauguration. One of the interterms offered this year is the inauguration, and for those of you who are going to that, congratulations. I'm very jealous. That is a interterm that I think would be one that you would never forget. So congratulations to those of you. On the show, I also like to talk about local events going on around campus. One of the ones we have coming up this week is the Hanson Leadership Program. They are presenting another speaker tomorrow night. This time it is Professor Les Manns. He will be presenting tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Common Grounds, about socialism and what we should know about it. People have claimed that Obama is a socialist, and here is a good chance to find out if he really is a socialist. Be sure to check that out tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Common Grounds Coffee Shop. It'll be very interesting. This week is International Education Week, and in honor of that, the Doane International Program, as well as 3 foreign language classes, are showing an international film festival. Monday was Spanish Film Night with such films as La Bouche Espagnole, which received 2 thumbs up from Ebert and Robert. Tonight is French Film Night, which is Au revoir les enfants, a story of the German occupation of France during World War II. And tomorrow night is German Film Night of The Doll, a story of fantasy, fortune, and romance. So if you're bored, go check out one of those movies. Maybe you just might learn a thing or two. And also, because of International Education Week, the cafeteria is offering special international dishes. There was Thai food yesterday, tomorrow is Greek food, and Thursday is Caribbean food, each of which has an interterm trip in January. That is why they chose those. And Friday, however, is traditional Thanksgiving meal. I went to the Thanksgiving meal last year, and it was pretty good. So if you get the chance, make sure you check out the cafeteria for lunch on Friday. If you've ever wanted to send items and gift packages to your soldiers overseas but didn't know how to do it, the students in the LAR face value classes are making this possible by providing a list of items needed, arranging places to drop the items around campus. And for those of you unable to shop, the opportunity to make a monetary donation, and we will purchase items on your behalf, or help pay postage for sending them. Collection sites for these items and donations are the faculty office in the communications building, the campus security office, Perry Campus Center, and the president's office of Pedor Walker. So if you get the chance to help out our troops, we'd really appreciate that, and so would the LAR classes. Make sure you do that. They're over there helping us out, so I hope that you can help them out. The due date is Thursday, November 20th at 5 o'clock for that. Also going on this weekend is the Play Well. Going to have Catherine Reynolds on the show later to talk about that, so make sure you keep it right here to DCTV Channel 21 on Tiger Talk. If you have an event coming up that you would like to advertise through Tiger Talk, send us an email at dctv@doane.edu and tell us what's going on. Or if you have something else you would like to advertise, please send us an email as well at dctv@doane.edu. Coming up, we got a spot with Brian. He is going to be giving us future predictions. You make sure you check that one out. It's coming right up right here at Tiger Talk, DCTV Channel 21.
Touching you, touching me, touching you, got you touching me. I believe in a thing called love, just as tired of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. When we look into the sun goes down, I believe in a thing called love.
They're from small towns and big cities. Hometown heroes with courageous hearts and unstoppable dreams. Hi, this is Laura Bryna. Got a big dream of your own? Choose from over 200 careers in the Air Guard and let your future take flight.
Our hometown heroes all across the USA.
1-800-TO-GO-ANG or goang.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Talk. This is right here at DCTV Channel 21. You're watching us. I appreciate you tuning in. And right now, we have a very special psychic guest. Brian Vivaro is going to tell the future, but not till next week. But for now, he's got some predictions that he made at his parents' house last night. So, Brian, what you got, bud?
Well, I have some psychic predictions for everybody. Here they are. The guillotine will be brought back into popular usage as punishment for losing bowling matches. The world will be covered in darkness and panic will ensue. Then everybody will remember that daylight savings time ended and that night starts an hour earlier now. Abbreviations will be outlawed, forcing people on the internet to learn to speak English, goddammit! Polka will be eliminated from the world, causing many to weep in sorrow, as many, many more cheer with joy. My psychiatrist will do what he should have done years ago and just give up. World peace will be achieved. No, it won't. Elephants will replace cars as America's most common mode of transportation and location of teenagers having sex. Obsessive-compulsive disorder will be cured through affordable, harmless medication. Until then, I just got just this thing right. Okay, everything's good. Sorry. Television will turn America's youth into an army of mindless drones, and I'll be right there along with them. The Marines will change their slogan from Semper Fi to That's What She Said. A group of hippies will travel to Moscow and sing Let It Be at Vladimir Lenin's tomb. Confused onlookers will ask, shouldn't you be at John Lennon's grave? And the hippies will reply, who? Alaska and Hawaii will secede from the U.S., but no one will notice because they're way over there somewhere. Dan Quayle will take over the world in a violent coup. His first act will be to change the spelling of potato to include an E at the end. I really hope you know who Dan Quayle is. There's a horoscope for people born today. You suck. This is not a prediction, but I'd just like to say how much I enjoy apple juice. A dyslexic cult will realize that for the past 5 years, they've actually been worshiping Santa. A man in Oregon will proudly come out of the closet that terrorists locked him in after kidnapping him. Studies will discover that attention deficit disorder affects... Ooh, that's a nice line. What was I saying? Okay. Anyway, A nun will leave the church, ending her proverbial marriage to the Lord. They will split their assets 50-50, and God will have to pay $1,000 in alimony every month. An improv comedy troupe will start a detective agency, which will be successful because they're really good at that game where you can only talk in questions. And finally, a man's childhood dreams will be crushed as he joins a newest colony, only to find out that it's full of polar bears. I'm Brian Bavaro. Let's go Mets.
That's it for this week's futuristic predictions from Brian Favaro. He'll have more in the upcoming week, so if you want more from him, make sure you keep it right here to DC TV Channel 21. Coming up, we got Catherine Reynolds from The Play Well. She'll be right here with me, so make sure you keep it right here.